Hi y'all, this is a continuation of the video that I did earlier this morning titled Some Metaphysical Guidance for Beginners, inspired by a Facebook post that I saw yesterday in a metaphysical group, African American Wiccans, and of course everybody in the group is not a Wiccan. I'm not, but they had some great posts and comments in that group that I recommend that people join to partake of the assorted masteries and information flows that are consistent in that group. They practice differently because no two people are alike in our practices. That's why it's so important that I stress once again to discover what your unique signature style journey is for your best life, your best existence, and lifestyle choices, and living life to the fullest that you possibly can. So I want to share with the newbies some more books. I recommended some on the previous video, and the first one I recommend on this one is called The Kemetic Tree of Life, Ancient Egyptian Metaphysics and Cosmology for Higher Consciousness. It is by Muata Ashby, first name Muata, last name Ashby. That book is profound in Egyptian information, and of course, those that don't know, most of the masterful inventions, mathematics, geometry, and the alphabet, and so many other powerful things, including the pyramids, yes, came from ancient Egypt, known also as Kemet. And a lot of people dismiss the black heritage, but the people from there are people of color. And they created, again, mathematics and so many other masterful inventions started right there. Learn about the Ankh and the various activities that the ancient Egyptians indulged in, the hieroglyphics on the cave walls and so forth. As you see here in this video, I have some crystals that are in the pyramid shape. There's a lot of power that is generated by the pyramids, as evidenced even by scientists who are not practicing mystics and witches and warlocks and so forth. So I have here cat's eye pyramid crystal, rainbow moonstone, and that figure there is Bast. Bast is known as a savage avenger, among other things, in the Egyptian forces realm. A lot of people work with various deities. The only ones I consistently work with are the Egyptian forces, such as Mayat, Anpu, Heru, Re, Tahuti, Sekhmet, and Bast. And those are the main ones that I engage with. And also Anuket, which is known for prosperity. So I would suggest that you all consider doing some research on the origin of it all. Ancient Kemet, our people, our heritage, our beginning. Yes. And also black, the color black. If you have noticed, based on research, that a lot of people in the mystical world, the metaphysical realms and dimensions, wear black. It is not to be taken lightly how important the color black is. All other colors are contained in black. We deal with dark energy, dark matter, and darkness was here before light. Light came from darkness. You can't get around it. We were, most of us, in the womb for an average in the darkness of 9 months. So research something about that black color. And also the colors and what they mean. Look up the meanings of assorted colors and doing color magic, what colors to use. Typically daily I burn a black candle because black is known to dispel negativity, and it just has so much that is attached to it that is aligned with power. Yes, and get involved in using oils is what I recommend as well. They have oils that correspond with your astrological signs, such as Aries, and the other signs like Libra and Leo. They also have oils that correspond with the planets, such as Jupiter oils, Mars oils. I use High John the Conqueror oils, Jezebel oils, Van oils. Use them in correspondence with herbs and learn about how they coordinate with one another and do things for us that help us to create our metaphysical realities. Use your intentions with those tools. And those who are on budgets where they cannot afford tools, you can always commune and engage with the elements, fire, air, earth, and water. Using incense, the fragrances have their own properties and spirits. Commune with your select ancestors. I do commune with my mom and my grandma, and when their birthdays come, I get cake and I put a slice on the altar for them, and I sit there and eat the cake with them. And I also put root beer on the altar for my ancestors, select ones, and relatives. I don't work with all of them because some of them are not appealing to me to want to engage with any further. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the drift, some of y'all do. And so also, one day my spirit spoke to me and told me that they like root beer. They said, we like root beer. We like fruits and vegetables. So I put root beer on the altar in little small shot-sized glasses, and I sit there and drink root beer with them. I put the tea in the same glasses sometimes and drink tea with them, sitting there communing and talking to and listening to what my ancestors are inclined to share with me to help me to be more empowered and strengthened and given more wisdom and knowledge, because they are in a realm, they are not deceased, they are in a realm that is higher than ours. They still have spirits and energies and vibrations and frequencies to flow with us. And so I make sure that I do love actions towards them. In the morning, I change the water on my altar daily, and I talk to them and say good morning and happy whatever day it is, happy moon day, happy Mars day. I change that water every day because we want fresh water every day, so they should get it as well. I treat them with honor and respect, and I speak to them just like they are present, because guess what? They are. So I also recommend that people get involved in giving to others, sharing what you have. If nothing else, you can share information. Giving and receiving is part of harmonious living and balance in our lives. And yes, we have ebbs and flows and challenges, but there are no ebbs and flows and challenges that are in our lives that confront us, that are aimed at us, that we cannot triumphantly, steadfastly conquer and rise above and learn lessons from the challenges and the errors that are aimed. Yes, there is value in everything because everything comes from the same source, Most High. And so when we are presented with certain issues and situations and instances, we need to be grateful and thankful, because they are there to teach us. They are tools and instruments. Even the bottom feeding agenda people, we need to be grateful for them, because they help to sharpen our journeys, sharpen our intellects, sharpen our intuition. Yes, everything has a useful purpose. Even the bum attitude folks that come into our spaces, we need to sometimes put them in check in ways that let them know we are not to be fucked with without unpleasant consequences in their lives or their existences, because such people are not really living, they are existing. But still, they exist for a purpose. Everything serves a role. So keep them in their places where they belong, in your spaces, and don't let them hinder, distract, will keep you from climbing and building and staying on your grind and excelling and manifesting any goddamn how, okay? What the fuck? We don't have to let anything beat us back, keep us back from our energies being in positive, awesome, amazing flow, the best that we are capable of doing. And it's a process. It's a growth. It's step by step, day by day. Hurdles we have to overcome. We live and we learn and we amend accordingly, people. So I wanted to share those things with you, and I wanted to also share to those that get involved in using crystals. I would recommend is some starter crystals, definitely those in the black family. And recognize that crystals have consciousness. They are not to just be used and tossed aside. They are to be engaged with. They are to be appreciated. They are to be thanked, because they have spirits. And you can look on the internet and learn about crystals and the value that is in them. I make sure to thank my crystals, even my tarot cards. When I do my readings, I do tarot card readings for my clients. I thank them before and after I use them, because they have consciousness and they give information. They provide reveals, and they are instrumental in our growth and development. So yes, I do the tarot card appreciation methods and ways, like once a week. I have like a love fest for my tools. And those of you who are not inclined to use tools, again, at least try to get some black crystals and clear quartz crystals and crystals that are associated with your astrological signs and the planetary correspondences, and keep some incense on hand because they are powerful in their own fragrances and what they channel. And yes, deal with spirit guides and channel whatever you need to channel as far as your persona to keep your energies high and on and popping, and deal with people and handle them according to what you need to engage with for whatever purposes. And those that need to be dismissed from your lives, so be it. It has to be. Save yourself. Self-preservation is first and foremost before anything else. Yes, love others, but never love anyone or anything more than you love yourself. Self-love is vital, people, if you want to live healthy lives and to keep building and staying on your grind. Yes. Thank y'all for listening. I think I covered what I mostly wanted to cover today. But yes, engage in at least those starter crystals and add crystals like the pyramids. Please get some pyramid-shaped crystals because pyramids have some powerful properties and they can give us help with growth and further enlightenment for our journeys. Thank y'all for listening. Bye now.